It's Wednesday, December 23rd, and you're tuned in to the TNIAB podcast. I'm Vince.
I'm a gang star.
Okay. All right, and this is the Geek Chic Culture Show where we talk about all the cool things in the whole wide world. 2 days out to the big event of Christmas. We're almost there. So Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everyone out there who is celebrating that this week. And if you are in the lucky position to have us as your background audio for
every Christmas, all Christmas.
for your Christmas dinner, then welcome. We will try and make this as civil as we can for your evening festivities.
Can't promise that.
Well, the good news is this year you technically won't have guests over, so we will be your guests at the dinner table.
Our guests. Wait, we get copyright for that.
Yep.
That's DMCA.
Now, before we get started, as always, at the top, we got to talk about end of the year festivities since we're there. The TNIAB Awards are happening next week.
Hell yeah.
I believe they're happening next week. So if you want to participate, you can participate in the fan section where you can submit your favorites of the year.
Mm-hmm.
All the categories can be found on our Facebook page as well as our Twitter account.
Mm-hmm.
And if you still can't find it, but you follow either Anthony or I on any social media platform, just message us and we'll point you in the right direction.
We'll send it.
Yeah, it's no problem. I think we have a few submissions. I don't know.
So far, I've seen one.
Okay, I think I might have another one somewhere, but
hidden, secret,
maybe.
Interesting.
Interesting. So send it in if you can, and you have I guess by the time you hear this, a little under a week to go.
Mm-hmm.
So we look forward to hearing what you guys all have to talk about. Speaking of hearing from you guys, I believe we have 4 questions this week.
Holy moly! I only saw 2.
So we will start off with a question to chew on.
I think we got it.
Balchi writes in, Merry Christmas, TNIAB.
Feliz Navidad, motherfucker.
In the spirit of awesome things, what are the top things that you have subscribed to that are absolutely worth the expense? This may help someone who was in need of some last-minute gift ideas. Additionally, to bring it around to the non-commercial things, what are the most valuable things in your house that cost less than $1? Basically, take the aftermarket value out of the question. So,
most valuable things in my house are left in $1.
So let's start with the first part of this question. Top things you subscribe to. Do you subscribe to anything?
I do.
Okay.
I am subscribed to the premium membership on GiantBomb.com.
Still? You're still paying?
Yeah, I've been paying premium since the year they started premium.
Do you even go to that website?
It's my homepage.
But do you actually click on anything there?
I've been watching more stuff lately.
To justify your...
No. They just had interesting content. Usually I keep it around for all of their... So what they started to do is that I was out this year, and then they brought back the hotspot. And so it's just the podcast with the senior people.
Okay.
So I'm just like, oh, it's a podcast where I don't have to listen to Jan and Ben and all of them.
Wow,
so
it's been so long. I don't even know who Jan is.
Yeah, Jan's the new video editing guy. He replaced Drew.
Oh, Drew's not even part of that anymore?
No. Drew started not No Clip, Cloth Map.
Oh, Drew Scanlon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, forgot. Yeah. Because I still listen to Drew.
Yeah.
He runs the F1 podcast.
The F1 podcast with Danny O'Dwyer.
That's what I listen to. Yeah.
So like I do that, and I was like, oh, it's the people that I care about their opinions just on one podcast that I don't have to listen to like Abby or anybody. Yeah. But Abby left, so that's a bonus.
Oh, all right then.
So yeah, I still subscribe to them. They got me back in with that, but they've been having some pretty interesting.
Yeah.
They started having a mahjong.
Okay.
Premium series where they all learned how to play mahjong. That's been pretty fun.
Okay.
And then just recently they had a farewell to Flash.
Okay.
Because Flash is done. Flash games are over.
Okay.
No more Flash.
Fair enough.
But I think the thing that's probably worth the money is the Shonen Jump subscription.
It's like $2 a month.
It's like $2 a month.
Yeah.
And you get digital access to the entire Shonen Jump English library.
Okay.
Like it's fucking wild the amount of value you get.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
So those are my 2 things that I'm subscribed to, other than like Netflix or whatever.
Yeah, I think everyone has like a Netflix or a Netflix equivalent at this point, right?
Yeah.
Like whether it's Amazon Prime, Hulu, HBO, I think everyone has one of those. There's also the anime ones if you want to check it out. Like there's Crunchyroll, Funimation. So like check those out if you can.
Mhm.
If you don't have Spotify in some way or another, probably should get that or Apple Music. Pick one of them.
Or
Don't get both of them.
you can get a subscription to the library because it's free, and then you could just rent out CDs.
No, you can't do that.
That's what I do.
Not anymore.
What are you talking about?
Not in the COVID world.
What are you talking about? You can get a curbside drop off or whatever.
No
it is.
one's doing that.
I'm doing it.
No.
Not yet. I'll do it eventually.
No. So I didn't think you were. I was like, what are you talking about? You're not doing that. Liar.
Fun is not hard when you have a library card.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I think the most useful one that I think anyone always appreciates is the music subscription one.
Yeah.
Because everyone hates ads. So, but that's not this. Don't go and subscribe to YouTube.
Yeah, don't
Premium.
get like YouTube Red.
That's
like
that.
someone we used to know.
Someone had that.
Blaven has it.
What?
Yeah, Blaven bought YouTube Red.
Why?
I don't know.
The fuck? All right. Well, fair enough. Yeah, no, subscriptions. You can always try out a masterclass.
Oh, those masterclass website things look so sick.
Yeah, you can always try one of those. What's the other? No, I guess masterclass kind of like is the king in that sort of space right now.
Yeah.
I know like those are very popular to give out as gifts. I know a couple of my
Khan Academy.
Khan Academy. What the hell?
Learn how to do trigonometry.
Oh, okay, great. All right, yeah. So yeah, hopefully those subscriptions help you out. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I'm like subscribed to that I don't know. No.
Yeah.
There's nothing else I got.
There's nothing else that's like interesting. It's like PlayStation Plus.
Like if you want, I would say subscribe to F1 TV, the premium F1 subscription service, because then you can watch F1 on the internet.
Wow.
You don't need
Awesome.
you don't need a cable subscription. But the thing is, they archive everything, so you can go back seasons, like even before it was all digitized.
Okay.
So you can watch like, I don't know, back in the Michael Schumacher era if you want to watch those races.
Can I go beyond that?
Yeah, you can, yeah. There's not everything, but they have a lot of good ones. A lot of the major ones are up there, like from the '80s and stuff.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool.
Can I watch Senna races?
You can.
Okay.
You can. But yeah, so that's what I got. As for a second question, anything in your house that's valued less than $1, but he also caveats it with take the aftermarket price out of the
So
equation.
like depreciation doesn't count. Like my copy of Madden 2008 doesn't count.
Okay, because like that was hard. Because like I'm trying to think about anything in my house that's less than $1. That's like, is he specifically just looking for a roundabout way of saying what experiences you value in your home?
I don't know.
Like
No, I think that's too meta.
Because I was like, I couldn't quite understand the question. Like, is it like I like my coffee maker makes me happy, but like no, that cost me like $80.
Yeah, but how much does it cost you over time?
Hundreds. You know how many fucking K cups I've bought? Thousands. I don't know. So like that's why I couldn't really think of.
You know how many K cups are thrown into the landfill? God.
No, like my favorite mug, that's like at least $10.
Yeah, and like I guess like if I was gifted something, that doesn't make it still valued at less than $1 because it's gifted to me.
Yeah, so like we have to. What's the interpretation you want to put here for this question?
I think it has to be like $1.
$1 or less?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know, man. Do I have anything that's worth less than $1?
Well, Richie Rich over here.
Like a quarter?
Ooh, I have this one. I don't know. This one's maybe doesn't count because of exchange rate.
Yeah.
But I have a 100 yen coin that I use to make all of my heads or tails decisions.
Okay, I guess so. Yeah.
Does that count? Otherwise, I can't really think of anything unless it's just like, oh, I have these chopsticks. Like,
Okay, he says non-commercial things most valuable that are less than $1. I don't know.
is a 100 yen coin a commercial item?
I think that's the most commercial item. I mean,
Damn.
yeah, I don't know, man. I can't tell you.
Yeah.
Like it must be like an experience or something, and that's the case, or like what do you want me to say? My family? Like that's.
Aww.
I don't know if I'd say that. Though.
Aww. Haha, you love your family.
No.
Loser.
Because I spent more than $1 on them for Christmas, so they can't be part of this question. So
Their value is worth whatever you spend on them monetarily.
exactly. So
Okay.
clearly they're more than $1.
Wait, so if your sister bought me milk tea, am I only worth milk tea?
I guess
Oh
so.
shit.
I guess so, buddy.
Mamma mia.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know. I done no.
I don't know either. I'm sorry, Paul.
Sorry, Paul.
We can only answer 50% of your question.
Yeah. Next time though. Next time. Next time on the high time. Next question is from Peter.
What's up, Peter?
Peter writes in, question for the show. Will you guys be the first to try the COVID vaccination?
Yes.
Or perhaps wait.
Yes, immediately.
Is that your actual answer?
Yeah.
Okay, like you're going to try and get it first.
I'm going to try and get it immediately.
Really?
I'm going to be like, hey, doc, you got him in? Cool. Pencil me in.
So like you're going to actively call to make, and like as if you were trying to buy a PS5 right now.
I think you overestimate how rigorously I try and buy consoles or games like that, where it's basically I'm gonna call
Yeah.
and I'd be like, hey, do you guys have that vaccine?
Yeah.
And if they say no, I'm gonna be like, do you know like approximately when I can call again?
Yeah.
And they're gonna be like a week, and I'll be like, okay, I'll call you in a week.
Yeah.
And that's it. I don't call like every day. I'm not like.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
are you saying that that's the amount of effort you'll put?
Yeah, I think I'll put in that amount of effort.
Okay.
Because I want to do stuff. I want to go back outside.
Okay.
I understand I'm an introvert, but I want to go like hang out with my friends without being fucking paranoid about everything.
Okay.
What about you?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'm in no rush. It's not like if you're first in line, doesn't change the way the world works.
Yeah.
Right. So I think you have to accept that
Yeah.
we're in here for a while still. It doesn't matter if you get the vaccination first or last.
I think I want to get it quickly so I can worry about going. I can stop worrying about going out and like possibly giving my parents COVID.
Sure. Fair enough.
Right.
Yeah. Like I don't know. Like for me, it's like will I get it? Sure, I'll get it. Like I'm not against it or anything.
Bro, you anti-vax?
No.
You know polio's not real, right?
I don't even know what you're talking about. Because I must not have it.
It's almost like you were.
Yeah, no, I'll get it. I'll get it when they get the call, like in the mail. It's like time for your COVID shot.
Yeah.
I'll be like, sweet, I'll go.
Cool.
But like, yeah, I don't know. I think he wrote this in just because like I guess a lot of people are suspicious.
Yeah, I was reading an article on it, and it was apparently like the reason of like vaccination, the vaccine came so quickly for this kind of a pandemic is because this type of virus had already been studied on for like years upon years upon years. And like the way new admin systems happen and the internet and stuff like that, like you're able to share information at exponentially faster speeds than ever before.
Yeah.
And that on top of like
the
previous research of these kind of viruses, like it all like was like a perfect storm of, dude, we just made a vaccine in a year. That's fucking rad.
Yeah.
Apparently there's some caveats too, like if you have any serious allergies, you probably shouldn't take it. Or if you do get it, you're expected to feel like tiredness or fatigue and stuff like that for like a couple days.
Yeah, but I mean that's like with any vaccination you get. Like when you get the flu shot, you don't feel awesome the next day.
Yeah, you're like, oh.
Yeah, so. And I mean, like if short-term effects or side effects are your worry, I think like those have all been observed and like they're nothing serious. But if it's long-term effects, guess what? You wait now, you wait a year, you still won't know.
Yeah, it's like
so.
And then I was also reading it like the children can get it, like under like 12 or something.
The vaccination?
Yeah, they can get the vaccination.
Oh, okay.
But also they kind of don't need it because like the way the COVID virus attaches to adults doesn't work in the same way that it attaches to children.
Okay.
So most kids are asymptomatic unless they're like immunocompromised.
Yeah. Fair enough. So
yeah, give me them chemicals, baby.
Yeah, cool.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Give me it.
Well, my time is here. Give me a call. I'll come right in.
I know a guy.
You know a guy? Yeah. Like if someone came up to me and said, Vince, I can get you in front of the line. You want it? I'll be like, yeah, sure.
What if that line was like in a alleyway, like a dingy alleyway?
Okay, I mean through official channels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yo, I know this guy.
All I'm saying is I'm not putting in any more effort than necessary.
Okay, maybe on Blur. Maybe. I know this dude.
And like if I walk into the office and they're like, you need to have this because to go to work, I'm like, yeah, okay, sure, fine, no problem.
Yeah.
Then I'm fine. Yeah.
Yo, but don't trust your company to do it because they're gonna put a chip in you, dog.
I hope so.
I fucking hope so. I can't trust.
I get lost all the time.
Yo, where am I?
There you go, Peter. Have fun.
We are about the vaccinations.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. We only have 3 questions. The other one I misread as something else.
Okay.
All right. Brian M writes in with a Mac attack.
Hell yeah.
Procrastination tree.
That's
The
me.
subject line. Merry Christmas, TNIAB. With Christmas fast approaching, are you the type of person that would take the Christmas tree down right after Christmas or leave it standing? And if so, for what reason and what has the longest time you left it with been? Have a safe and happy holiday.
In our household, we've gotten to the point now where we just don't have a tree.
Okay.
Yeah. So there is
But you
nothing to
love
put up.
Christmas.
I personally do love Christmas.
So why don't you put up a tree?
Because I don't own a tree anymore.
You guys don't have one in your house?
No.
Get a real one.
No, like we used to do real trees.
Yeah.
And then we graduated to fake trees.
Okay.
And now we graduated to no trees.
Then get a real one again.
I guess, yeah, loop it around.
Yeah.
It's probably the way to be.
It's the only thing.
But I don't know. Me personally, I think
Hold on. Do you put up the tree when you had it?
when I had it,
Yeah.
yeah, I would put up the
Do you take
the
it down?
fake tree. I don't put on the ornaments and stuff, so I would put up the tree, and then my mom would put on the ornaments.
And who takes it down?
My mom takes down the ornaments, and I take down the tree.
But you don't take it down until she takes off the ornaments, right?
Yes.
So she decides.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So I think if it were my own place, I think I would take the tree down kind of ASAP. But I think I would be the person who has the tree up way too early.
Like right after Halloween?
Yeah, I'd have it up in like
November 1st?
Like yeah, November 1st to November 3rd,
But like Boxing Day's gone?
probably.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's just like it's over.
Interesting.
Right.
Interesting.
Though I do like the one thing about Christmas I do like is lights
Mm-hmm.
because I'm a fucking child.
Yes.
And I think if I just like had Christmas lights hung around,
Yes.
I'd probably leave them up for as long as I could get away with it.
Okay. Let's see now. Okay. Christmas tree. We tend to leave ours up until
July.
late January.
Okay.
So yeah, later than normal, I guess.
Yeah.
It's more, and there's no special reasons. Just people are lazy, got other shit to
That's
do,
fair.
right? Like during the holiday, like through the holiday break, it never goes down because like
Mhm.
that's the whole point of the holiday break. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but we don't spend our holidays cleaning, so it just like even
Oh, I don't.
yeah
Me personally, no.
yeah like even Christmas morning, like growing up and stuff, like when we would open Christmas gifts,
Mhm.
like we wouldn't clean up the wrappers or anything. Like it would just stay there
Hell
for the
yeah,
whole
that's the way to
break.
be.
And then I remember it would be like the first week back at school. That's when we would start to clean up, but the tree wouldn't come down until I think a lot of it was because like my mom always had a lot of gifts she had for like friends and relatives, and until she was able to deliver them to all those people, they needed a place to stay.
Mhm.
So they would just stay under the tree, and like usually by the end of January things would clear out. But until then, no.
Okay.
That said, we don't really have a traditional tree anymore. We have like a cone.
Like a pine cone?
No, it's like a metal gold cone.
Wow, very very minimalist of you.
Yeah, it's kind of futuristic, and it doesn't go down.
Oh, okay.
During the holidays, she decorates it with some lights, and then she takes the lights off, and it just stays there
It
as
just
an
stays.
ornament.
The cone
As
just
an
stays
an ornamental decoration, like
Okay.
kind of like plants, but
Okay.
it's yeah, it's weird when I describe it, but
Yeah,
it's, you
I can't.
you kind of have to see it.
Hmm,
Yeah.
hmm.
So there you go. That's the Christmas tree situation here.
Hmm.
Yeah. There you go. How about we talk about some picks of the week?
Yeah, I'm down.
Cool. What you got?
Bro,
Hmm.
Dragon Ball Fighters
I
still
heard-
coming strong with the DLC.
This game came out like 3 years ago now. Yeah?
I know. It's crazy. But they're ending the season 3 pass with SS4 Gogeta and Super Baby 2.
Yeah.
No, Super Baby 2 is not a game name. It is a actual character name from Dragon Ball GT, which is bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Super Baby 2.
Super Baby 2. I don't know why they added these fucking GT bums, but they're here.
Who else is left to add?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly. So
No, they
that's
gotta put
another-
in Hercule or Mr. Satan.
Didn't they put that in already?
Did he put him in? I don't know.
Yeah, Hercule's in.
Is he?
Yeah.
What about the guy who was like the devil, like the red guy, and he gets turned into a cookie by Boo?
Oh yeah, I don't know if he's in the game.
Yeah,
I don't think he's as important.
they should put him in.
Nah.
They should put the punching machine in.
Who was that?
You remember the punching machine, the one at the
No.
tournament where like Krillin like taps it and then Vegeta just fucking cranks it through a wall?
Oh,
Like put in
okay.
the actual punching machine, like it becomes sentient and it's trying to get revenge.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Alright. What about the kids? Put in the kids.
Which kids?
Like the Gohan's kid and Trunks Jr.
Who?
Trunks Jr.
Who's Trunks Jr.?
I don't know, the kid Trunks that's not Trunks, but he's Trunks' kid.
What?
Yeah, isn't that Trunks' kid a thing? Or am I just thinking of Trunks?
You mean Little Trunks?
Is it? No.
Kid Trunks?
No, it's not Kid Trunks.
Trunks has a kid.
Trunks has a kid.
What?
I'm Googling it.
Like from Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Trunks has a kid. Trunks
Who?
Jr.? This guy?
From
I think that's Kid Trunks.
that's just Kid Trunks.
What? But it's Trunks after his father dies? What?
What?
He's best friends with Goten's son, Bardock Jr.
Where's he from?
I don't know. He's Goten's son,
Yeah, but
Bardock Jr.
where does he show up?
I don't know. Later?
Then I'm gonna go with no.
Yeah, I think they're in the movies.
I'm gonna go with no.
Put in the Red Ribbon Army, dog.
See, like you're going too deep. Now. No.
They
No.
put in Super Baby 2. How is Trunks Jr. and Bardock Jr. too
No,
deep
no.
of a cut?
I don't think GT main characters are not too deep.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you to ask the average Dragon Ball fan
If they know who Super Baby 2
if
is
they know who Super Baby
versus
2 is.
Trunks Jr.
I think it's gonna be equally. They both don't know who the
No,
fuck they are.
no. I think people know who Super Baby 2 is
I just
because
don't
you have to
believe
know
it.
who Super Baby 2 is to know who Goku SSJ4 is.
But nobody, like everybody knows who Goku SSJ4 is because they thought it was some fake bullshit. But it turned out to be real.
but then when they looked it up, they were like,
Yeah.
who did he fight?
It was like when it's like, oh shit, it's blue Pikachu. It's like, no, bitch, it's just Meryl.
Yeah, but
Like,
you don't just but you read it and you're like, everyone knows who Super Baby 2 is.
nobody knows who Super Baby 2
Yeah,
is.
they do. Yeah, they do.
Nobody
Everyone knows he's in Vegeta's body. Blah blah blah.
Everybody knows it's Red Ribbon Army. Okay.
All right. I don't think anyone knows Trunk Jr.
Okay, I'll give you that. But
No
they
one-
do know Bardock Jr.
No fucking. No fucking.
Bardock Jr.
They know Bardock.
top
Bardock
tier.
Jr.?
Nobody knows Bardock. Get outta
Everyone
here.
knows Bardock.
Nobody knows Bardock.
Over Bardock Jr.
Listen again.
You're wrong.
If one person says I don't know who Bardock is and I don't know who Bardock Jr. is, there's no like level of not knowing.
And I'm saying people will know Bardock, but they won't know Bardock Jr.
No, I think they'll know Bardock Jr. more than Bardock because they're in the
Nah,
movies.
nah.
They're in the movies.
What movies?
All the new movies. They're in the God of Destruction movies. They're in the Broly movies.
Have you been watching these movies?
I watched the God of Destruction movie. He's in it
God of Destruction. What was that one about?
with Beerus, and Beerus comes down to Earth, and they have a party, and all the kids are there, and they fuck with him, and the Red Ribbon Arby's there, and they're all kids. He's in the movie. I know he's in the movie.
Trunks Jr. Really?
Yeah, Trunks Jr. and Bardock Jr. They're in the movie. They should put in the Super Saiyan baby that was in the stomach when they all had to pray together to make Super Saiyan God Goku for the first time.
Yeah. You're talking about Bardock Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't in the movie.
Yeah, no, but then after that, he was in the next movie.
Okay, sure. All right, whatever. I don't think so. I'm gonna go with no.
He was in the movie.
You didn't watch this movie, clearly.
He was integral.
You didn't watch
He was
this movie.
integral.
You didn't watch this movie.
I watched it.
No, you didn't.
I was there with you. We watched it together.
And I'm saying the movie you're talking about with the baby.
Yeah.
They weren't in that movie.
No, he was in that movie. he
Oh
was
my
pregnant.
god!
I'm not saying put in.
You're
fe-
talking about the fetus.
No, listen. I'm not saying put in
No.
fetus Bardock Jr.
Get out of here!
I'm saying that the movie after the fetus Bardock Jr. It was Bardock Jr. He was there.
Okay, hold on. I gotta hit pause. We cannot be talking about fetuses during people's Christmas dinner. Okay. It's just not right.
Okay, fine. You just
There's another fetus that they're trying to celebrate.
yeah.
right now.
You got to go outside of Dragon Ball canon, and you have to go into the author's canon, and you need to start putting in things from like not Desert Punk, whatever his fucking Sandland, whatever that fucking comic was.
What are you talking about?
Or they got to put in Arale.
See, now you're cutting too deep.
Yeah, they got to put in some Doctor Slump.
Like
there.
Arale is popular, I get it, but no Dragon Ball fan knows Arale.
Yeah, because they're fucking casuals.
No, because they know.
So yeah,
All right.
that was it.
Okay.
After our still on the anime news,
Yeah.
we got Shaman King, baby.
Yeah.
Shaman King came out with a new PV.
Yeah.
It's coming out in April, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Manga's over. This is it. Just look up Shaman King
God, it's
PV.
only taking them 20 years to finish this.
It's there. New Shaman King. It's
Jeez,
good.
I can't wait. Me tomorrow. Come back.
Next up, Chainsaw Man's over. At least the first arc is.
Oh.
So they finished Chainsaw Man. I think it was chapter 96 that it ended.
Yeah.
And they just announced that Chainsaw Man, this arc, will get an anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is doing a. It is getting done by the studio Mappa.
Yeah.
They did Jujutsu Kaisen, which is really popular in Japan right now,
Yeah.
and probably more popular is Attack on Titan, the final season.
Yes.
So they're doing they do some big name stuff. So it's gonna look nice.
Yeah, yeah.
The only thing about Chainsaw Man is I don't know how they're gonna censor it, if they will, because this show is. I know like Berserk is violent.
Yeah.
But there's just like unsettling stuff in this. Like there's like a couple chapters where like en masse children get headshotted. So like I don't know if they're gonna show that or keep that. But Chainsaw Man is probably the best thing I've read all year, because I think I started it this year. Like I caught up to it, and yeah, this is a great thing to hear. I want to see what this anime looks like. It is very, very good.
Okay.
After that, you know Hollywood is MGM.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're the Lion guys.
Mhm.
They're up for sale, baby.
Cool.
If you got a cool $5 billion in your pocket, you too can buy the studio behind James Bond.
Wow.
They just they're done. They don't want the guy who owns it, I guess, or the people who own it just don't want to deal with it anymore.
Okay.
So who do you think is going to buy MGM?
Disney.
Disney? Think Disney's going to throw $6 billion at it?
Why not?
What about Amazon? Amazon buys it, makes the new James Bond Amazon Prime exclusive.
It could. Yeah, sure. Sure. Why not?
I think it's McDonald's.
Wow.
McDonald's is going to buy it.
McDonald's?
And it's going to be a line of James Bond Happy Meal toys.
You think McDonald's has that much money?
No. Definitely do not. Not even close.
All right.
After that, Goku has finally been defeated.
Oh.
By the ocean.
I know what this is. Yeah.
So in the summer, Bandai Premium, they had a exclusive San Diego Comic-Con figure of Goku, and they put it up online, and it was so popular, in fact, that they extended pre-orders. So a shit ton of people bought this very expensive Goku.
Yeah.
It turns out, off about 2,000 miles off the northern coast of Hawaii, the ship capsized, and it lost 19,000 containers, and one of those containers was full of Gokus. And Twitter is ablaze. Bandai has said that they're gonna like, okay, we're gonna
make it again.
Yeah, we're gonna make it again. We're gonna send you it again.
Yeah.
But the unthinkable has happened. Goku has been defeated.
Oh well.
Goku has been defeated by the ocean. By logistics. The ultimate enemy.
Yeah. I think this was I think I saw this. This was an SH Figure Arts.
Yeah.
Ultra Instinct something.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those. But you said event exclusive STCC.
Mm.
Okay, so it's just a special color.
Yeah.
So the toy itself is not like super rare. Let's be real. It's not like hyper rare.
But the color is hyper rare.
But I wouldn't even say that. Like,
that's fair. It's
like they extended pre-orders so that everyone who wanted one could get one.
Yeah.
So, and Bandai you just said they're gonna remake it. So whatever, we gotta wait another year.
So no, what I'm saying is that we get into diving.
Too late.
What are you talking about?
It's too late. It's not like these things are like sealed tight.
Yeah, and we go excavating.
No. Nah. Yeah. It's too deep. Ocean's too big.
What are you talking about?
Ocean is
it's
too
not
big.
That big.
It's too big.
Come on. We got so much water.
It's too big. Filipino joke.
What? It's too big? I don't get it.
It's Filipino joke.
It's too big. What's too big?
You got to know the language.
Is that a Tagalog joke?
Yeah.
I don't understand. Let me in on the joke. You guys suck.
That's how you say water.
Too big is how you say water?
Not like. So say it together smoothly.
Too big.
There you go.
Okay.
There you
Damn.
go.
I'm fluent in Tagalog.
There you go.
Damn, homie.
Yeah,
All right.
there you go.
What else we got here? We got Sony, and they're pulling a Cyberpunk 2077 from their store.
Shit.
It ran like such garbage on the PlayStation 4 that they're like, yeah, you just can't buy this anymore.
Yeah.
They're offering refunds on it.
Mm-hmm.
And another news story I saw recently that since launch, Cyberpunk has sold 13 million copies, even including refunds.
That's amazing.
That's insane.
That's amazing.
Um,
We talked about this a little bit last week. But
we
yeah.
did. We went over it a bit. We watched that donkey video before the podcast where it just showed all the fucking awesome glitches.
Mm.
I'm kind of disappointed
In what?
that we're in like a situation now with video games that we're just like, oh yeah, buggy messes. This is the norm.
Yeah.
This is like unfinished products that I'm paying full price for. Hell yeah.
Okay.
So that kind of sucks, but the fact that they are going full like damage control is pretty
good.
cool on CD Projekt Red's part.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know.
I mean, I guess yeah. It's a shame that the game came out half baked, but there's a solution for that.
There is
Yeah, you know what it is?
what
Get your games deep fried.
a what?
Yeah, man. Because KFC's got the solution.
Oh man.
KFC
Oh no.
has
I
the
forgot.
solution.
I forgot about this pick.
Segway. KF console is a
KF
real thing.
console is so dumb.
It's a real thing. If you don't know what the KF console is, it's KFC's video game console.
that cooks chicken.
Although I say it's a video game console, but it's actually just a hyper customized PC.
Is it actually a PC?
It's a PC. That's a custom case by Cooler Master, and the way it works is it takes the radiators and it pulls the heat, and that's how it
Cooks your chicken?
It doesn't cook your chicken; it just keeps it warm.
Oh my god. So in my PC, in my fully functional Windows operated machine,
Yes.
I can also keep my KFC warm.
Yes.
That's insane. That's crazy.
What a time to be alive. Gotta say, what's going on with KFC though? Because like first they got that Colonel Sanders dating sim,
Yeah.
and then they did this, or they're coming up with that movie with Mario Lopez,
I think, man,
and now they got this console.
you know who I blame this on?
Who?
I blame it on Old Spice.
Oh, okay.
You remember when Old Spice came out with the smell like a man, and it was the guy who's like, I'm on a horse.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the downfall of marketing.
Hmm.
Where then all marketing had to be wacky and ridiculous
Mhm.
for it to be cool, to fit with the internet culture kids, bro.
There is one thing about there's a video that goes with the console, like
Yeah.
that was released a day or two ago, and it has like a montage of different like things in man's history, like,
Yeah.
and they flashed that fucking monolith in there,
Yeah, the new monolith. Yeah.
and now I'm a little just disappointed. Like, what if the three monoliths? Because there's three lines on
Yeah.
the console. I'm like,
Oh, what if that was set up by KFC?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I know it was never gonna be aliens, but and like I saw the joke. What this is just one big marketing scheme for something that they want us to buy, but like I hope it's not this. I really hope it's not this. I hope it's not this.
Conspiracy theories have been commodified.
God,
Get fucked.
damn man,
Hell yeah.
damn. Look,
Well-
yeah,
Welcome to your corporate future, man.
dude. KF console.
I kind of want one. How do I get one?
I know. Next
Can
year,
I go to
huh?
Best Buy?
I don't know. You cannot.
Is this one of those things where if I order like a 20-pack of chicken, then I get the Shaq basketball? Or
No. No.
Damn.
You can't. Damn, I need one though.
I need one. I need one too.
I bet though it's like, man, I don't know. If it's just a PC, like what if it's just they just sell you the case and the Cooler Master thing, and then you just put your motherboard in there, call it a day.
What if you need like a KFC branded motherboard? Like a special KFC motherboard. And it's got like the picture of the Colonel's face like ingrained in it.
Yeah, okay, I'd buy it. Sure.
Yeah, you're in the market for a PC, my dude.
I am. This could be my.
Yeah, this could be it.
This could be my solution.
You know what you got to do? You got to do some blasphemous shit though. You got to buy that KF console, and you got to put the Popeyes chicken sandwich in there and keep that shit warm. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I should do. Oh, man. So, like, I guess kind of like at some point, this is just an air fryer, right?
I guess, but it doesn't even fry.
Oh, that's right.
It's an air warmer.
All right. Okay. Still many uses.
You know a space heater? It's one
Yeah.
of it's one of those.
Can I keep my coffee in there?
I wouldn't keep liquid in it.
No, in the mug. Oh, but then when I pick up the mug, it'd be hot.
Yeah.
So oven mitts.
Oven mitts is what I.
When I'm playing games. Okay, got it.
Okay.
Got it. Cool. There you go, Camp Console. Check it out.
My last two are quick. Is remember Inuyasha? You
Uh-huh.
remember the beads of subjugation, where it's like sit dog.
Yeah.
You can buy those now.
Like as a
Like this thing you're looking at right now that we have posted
Yeah.
up. Those are real gemstones.
how much?
It is $220 American
Too much.
from Bandai Premium. You can buy Inuyasha's necklace
Wow.
with premium gemstones.
Wow. Damn.
So if you ever want to subjugate your SO,
I guess so.
this is the gift to get.
Damn. If you want to turn us into a dog.
Woof woof, baby.
Wow. Okay.
Custom wood casing, beautiful.
Okay.
Let's see. Does they have it up on here?
They do.
Be premium.
Bandai Premium, yeah.
They didn't directly link to it. Fuck that shit.
No.
But that I thought that was fucking wild.
That's pretty wild. Wow.
And this one I wanted to ask you.
Hmm.
So Anime News Network
Yeah.
came out with an article called Beyond Die Hard. It is why Gundam Wing Endless Waltz is the preeminent Christmas film.
Oh, right. Okay.
And I read this shit, and I've never seen this film. And
oh, you haven't?
I have not. And I needed to ask a Gundam expert,
Yeah.
why is this article bullshit? And why
What do you
should I
mean?
never take it seriously?
What do you mean?
Do you agree?
It is.
It is.
It is.
More so than
What, Die Hard?
Die Hard? More.
I would say it depends. Are you
Because I put this in the realm of like fake Christmas movies. Because like Die Hard, in my eyes, not a Christmas movie. I like it. It takes place during Christmas, but it's not a Christmas.
Oh, you want to
movie.
go on? Oh, you want me? That's okay. You know what? It's. I would put on the same level as Die Hard. then.
Okay.
It's
All right.
exact same. It just depends. Do you like action movies or do you like anime?
I like both.
Then you probably should watch this movie.
Damn. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But good. It's a quality pick.
And
Do you agree with this author's opinion?
I mean,
Preeminent, above all others,
in the world of anime.
in the world of Christmas film.
Oh, it's tough. No.
Oh, that's tough. Fuck that.
no. No. But I mean, like if you're assuming that it's if you're in the crowd who believes that Die Hard is a Christmas movie, then yeah, probably, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Why not?
that's it. Those are my picks, dog.
All right, cool. Wicked.
Yeah.
Guess that's it for our picks of the week.
Oh, there was those Monster Hunter updates.
There was, yeah, but I think they're just more weapon updates, yeah.
Yeah, they look. What was your favorite? What was your favorite?
I don't know. To be honest,
Bro, you're
I don't know.
so boring.
I don't know. I mean, like, to be honest, like, whatever. I'm just gonna pick up the Charge Blade, or I'm just gonna pick up the Switch Axe and call it a day.
Yeah, I was like all about, hey, I'm gonna try out a new weapon,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, dude, that greatsword though, that greatsword looks pretty dope.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. That I might do heavy bowgun just because of mobility,
Okay.
but let's be real. It's too expensive to run those things.
Yeah. Yeah, those are definitely late game weapons.
Yeah, like you can't just boot up Monster Hunter and be like, I want to pick up bowgun. Like, no, you can't do that.
Dog, who you kidding? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to
Yeah,
do?
you have to have infinite resources to run that stuff. So no, thank you.
So yeah, I guess that is our picks of the week.
Yeah, it is.
What'd you do during the week?
This week, I beat The Last of Us 2. I told you I would do it in time
You did.
before the end of the year, and I did it. God, that game went on for a long
The
time.
game went on for fucking ever.
So, obviously, spoilers,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what we're known for.
Should we save this till the end? Should we save the spoilers till the end?
I mean, like, I don't know. Audience, Christmas, do you care?
we can't hear them.
I heard a no. So
silence equals no.
Yeah,
That's what I heard.
I will take your silence as a no. So, slight spoilers ahead.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, I think trying to recall what we talked about last week, and I think most of my opinion still holds true in that. Like, I think technically, as a video game, it's pretty great.
As a video game, it is a good playing video game. Yes.
That like I can't really fault it in any regard except for maybe like there are instances where the game takes control out of your hands more often than I would like.
Mhm.
Like one of the prime examples I found is the run button, for example, is very inconsistent. Like sometimes it makes you jog,
Yeah.
sometimes it makes you run,
Sometimes it makes you sprint.
sometimes it makes you sprint like you've never seen, and then other times it does nothing.
It's just like a light jaunt.
Yeah, or it's like you're walking, you're not sprinting, and
Yeah.
it's like there's moments like that where I'm like, I feel like they take the control out of you so many times that I just got more annoyed with it than I found it more engaging. But otherwise, I think from like a technical aspect, from like a gameplay perspective, I think it was great. I can't really fault it for that. The narrative was it was something like it was.
Well, let's stick on game design first.
Yeah.
I kind of want to save story till later.
Yeah,
But what did you think about the one open world segment?
there's an open world segment.
The part where you get into the city and you have to go into like the Jewish church, and it's like the very beginning of the game where you're still playing as Ellie. You get on the horse, you go into the Jewish church, you got to go into the government building. If you
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that
yeah,
what was that? Because
Yeah.
they did it once,
Yeah.
they did it poorly,
yeah,
and then it was gone.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what was this segment?
yeah. So oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about. It's been so long. Yeah. I do remember that, and I remember thinking to myself like, "Oh, it's like a small open world thing." I'm
Yeah.
like, "Is that what they did?" I'm like, "I don't like this,"
Yeah, and
because I'm like, "That's not why I like the first one."
yeah, and also like they did it badly.
yeah,
A lot of the buildings like you just can't really do anything with.
yeah.
There's that one secret segment with the bank
hmm
where you can find one of the weapons early. You can find a shotgun early.
Yeah,
But if you missed it, you just get the shotgun later anyways.
yeah,
So there's kind of no point.
yeah.
That segment was so weird, and I felt it was so out of place.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. Like it existed.
Yeah,
I just don't think it was.
they were definitely trying something new, and I can't fault them for that. But I guess
Yeah.
I can fault them for like
Yeah, it wasn't.
it felt very shoehorned.
It did, and it definitely added more gameplay time that was unnecessary.
100%.
Like I was just like, oh, okay. Speaking of which, like I feel like I know this we've seen what the studio's done for a long time, so I shouldn't be surprised. I don't know why it still bugs me, but like you can never just walk to where you want to go.
Never.
You always have to take the most outlandish, unreasonable path to get from point A to point B.
What if we just walked across the street? But what if we went through the sewer?
What if we climbed 2 skyscrapers and
Hell
crossed
yeah.
5 bridges?
We're collapsed like what was those things? Those
Yeah,
cranes?
and of course, it's never a smooth sailing
Yeah.
experience. Oh, it always goes
what
wrong.
if we fell 20 stories
Yeah.
into a pool?
Like at
and
this
somehow live?
At this point, I would have been shocked if I could just walk.
Yeah.
Like if it's like you got to get to that Ferris wheel, how? Walk there. No fucking way.
I get to walk to the Ferris wheel.
Like I could just follow the city streets. What?
This game also has like a lot of like weird like logic problems too, like in terms of level design. Like that whole thing where I fell 20 stories into an abandoned hotel.
Yeah.
Right? But assumingly this hotel has been abandoned for decades.
Yeah.
And it's still full of water.
Yeah.
The pool.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
no evaporation exists
Yeah.
within this lore.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay. Or there's that one puzzle with Ellie later in the game where you're in like an office building and you have to throw a rope over an awning and
Yeah.
then swing into the other side of the office because it's locked.
Yeah.
But the thing is like the door is like 40% glass.
Yeah.
So why couldn't I have just like
Punched it? Yeah.
and then opened it through there? Like why did
Yeah.
I have to Indiana Jones myself to the
Yeah.
other side?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot of weird shit like that where it's like you said, they want you to take the most roundabout way
Yeah.
to do anything.
Yeah. And it was just like that kind of that's where I felt the most video gamey.
Yeah.
Like for me, it was like the only reason this is happening is because it's a video game.
We built these rope physics.
and you got to do this stuff.
Yeah.
But like in reality, can't I just go through the bushes? Like
Yeah.
Like couldn't I just like
And I felt like that stuff, like while it did happen
Yeah.
in the first game, it wasn't as egregious.
yeah, like this one it was like everything you did, it was my gosh. Like I got it. Okay.
I understand everything is dangerous.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, cool. But yeah, so that like I mean that's the game. Like the gameplay wise, I got really bored of the combat very fast.
Really? Okay.
Like I know you had fun with like trip mines and like whatever.
yeah, setting up everything. I think if you just ran and gunned it, then
Like I didn't care about the mines. Like I was like whatever.
All the traps.
Or the traps or
Learning the walk cycles.
nah, didn't care.
All right.
I was like, this is whatever, either shiv to die or headshot with the
I am
silencer.
Rambo.
Yeah, it was just whatever. And then like, did I kill enough? Can I run? Sure, I can.
I'm out of here.
Get there. Yeah, so it was pretty simple in that sense. Yeah, technically it was great.
There's a lot of just like cool effects too, like when you get the incendiary shotgun shells and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like, and I guess at the end of the game or near the end of the game, you get the best gun in the game,
Which
and
was?
the silenced assault rifle.
Oh yes.
And
Oh, that gun.
and then it's like, ah,
I understand.
yeah.
Modern technology.
Why did I have anything else? And it makes you wonder because, like, you go through the game and there's a lot of people who have like militia level weaponry.
Mhm.
Why am I going around with a bolt action?
'Cause
Right.
that's the only one you found, man.
But how many people have I killed with that
All right,
gun?
I gotta tell you, in the future,
Yeah.
ID lock weapons
Oh.
are tagged to ID'd soldiers.
When okay.
War.
I didn't.
War's changed.
I didn't think about that one. You're right. Yeah. How could I have misjudged
The Patriots.
Yeah. Shit. But yeah, so like that was whatever, I guess. But the story is, I don't want to say pointless. Like this is definitely the game that's more about the journey than it is the destination.
It is definitely the dark middle chapter.
Yeah, by the end of it, I felt like, so I just like meandered around for 25 hours just so I could look for part 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You notice how she got 2 fingers bit off?
Yeah, I was like,
Oh, wow. Wonder what the logo's gonna be.
Yeah, but like, the thing is, ever since the end of The Last of Us 1,
Yeah.
there's only one question on my mind,
Which is?
which is, how does Ellie resolve that situation with Joel? Which is like,
The lie?
yeah.
And they resolve it in this one.
And that's all I wanted to know from this game.
They resolved it in like the first half of the game.
But you don't really get that, like, because at the end of this game, they give
Yeah.
you that cutscene where they actually have that confrontation.
Where she's in the when she's like having the flashback where she's in the water.
What are you talking about?
Is that the one where it's like, yeah, because it flashbacks to the hospital,
Yeah.
but the flashback initiates from after the final fight. Is that where it's from?
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and she's talking with Joel on the porch.
Yep.
And like that's all I wanted.
Mhm.
But then when they explain like
Abby's dad was the doctor.
no,
like,
no,
that's
not even that. That like, I don't even care. Abby's whole story, couldn't give a shit.
Mhm.
But when they explain that, like Ellie's just like, okay, fine, you did what you did. I get it. I want to be your friend.
Mhm.
I'm like, that's it.
There it is.
So like, wait, and I was like, wait, that's it? Like that's the whole thing? Now we're just okay, let's move on. And then it's like, what's the point of the series again? Like what?
It's kind of crazy how this series went from like probably one of my favorite stories ever told in a video game
Yeah.
period to just like, what the fuck am I watching?
Yeah. But like, I don't know if I can really criticize it too hard for that, because if this were any other video game, like they would probably have some sort of like, okay, we'll find the cure, we'll keep you alive, blah blah blah. And so I think it's cool that this game actually went and gave you the whole like, we just showed you that 20 hours of your life was meaningless, like basically, because this whole journey is basically meaningless. Like it's like there's from where Ellie starts to where she ends, there's no difference in that character. Like she's been through some shit, but like where she is as a person,
That's like the interesting thing about like storytelling. So like
Yeah.
for my film class,
Yeah.
I had to watch this realist movie. It
Yeah.
was about this girl who was traveling to Alaska,
Yeah.
and she had her dog.
Yeah.
And then at the beginning of the movie, she gets her dog taken away because
Yeah.
she does some petty shoplifting and blah blah blah. And the whole movie is about trying to get her dog back.
Yep.
At the end of the movie, she finds the dog.
It's dead.
No, it's alive.
Oh.
Happy. She's playing with it. Someone adopted it just until the owner shows up.
She goes home.
And she just leaves the dog.
Yeah.
And the whole movie has been wasted because the whole crux of your emotions is like, I can't wait to see her get that dog back, or it's going to be a travesty when it learns that her dog is dead due to a series of unfortunate events, right? But the ending of I left it is so it's not even bittersweet, it's just bitter.
Yeah.
You wasted that viewer's time, and like while that is a part of life, and while it
Yeah.
is, it doesn't negate the fact that it's just like, why the fuck did I watch this movie?
Yeah.
Right. And I kind of got the same thing from this game.
Yeah, like that's the part where I don't know if I can really criticize it, because I think those kind of stories are worth telling, and they're worth their time. I just
Mhm.
don't know if I cared for it here.
Yeah.
Because I guess in the first game Ellie was so, like, her superpower, we'll say,
Hmm.
was just like that was it. Like that was the whole thing that this world centered around.
Yeah.
And now she's basically like, she's, in the grand scheme of things, she's just another person.
Yeah.
And like, is that what the whole, like, what was the messaging behind this game? That, like, I guess it doesn't matter. Shit,
Shit happens, bro.
like shit happens, but also it's all meaningless, so don't bother trying anyways. Like,
Yeah.
I don't, I that's the
It's
part where
very
I was like,
nihilist.
yeah, I was like, and I guess a part of it comes from the fact that it's a video game, and I guess you're just so conditioned to expect progression or something. So when
Mhm.
you have an ending that's just all ambiguous like that, or not ambiguous, but just like kind of meaningless, or like there is no progression, you're just kind of like, I don't know how I felt about that.
Yeah. There's also like certain things where like Ellie throws certain parts of her life away for
Ridiculous reasons.
absolutely no reason that don't even make sense within the archetype of like the broken character. Where it's like, hey, like or even the part with Tommy.
Yeah.
Like, bro, magic bullet just didn't kill you.
So that was like, I was like, why didn't you just fucking kill Tommy? Like,
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah. Why didn't that bullet kill Tommy?
And then when it's like, oh, because I needed someone to bring her back up to,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
I need to guilt trip her into going back to
Yeah.
California or whatever.
Yeah, and like, I like that part, I felt a little cheated by. I'm like, come on, he was clearly dead.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah. There's just a lot of like her decisions and like story decisions where like if you're what was it? If you play as Abby against the one fight in the theater and you don't decide to die,
Yeah.
it's a game over screen.
Yeah.
But it's like that was the whole point of the game. Like this
Yeah.
whole time it's the
Yeah.
whole point of the game.
Yeah.
And like once that happens, you're like, "Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be violence is bad. Who
Yeah.
cares?"
Yeah.
But the thing is like no one's ever even. It's
Yeah.
always like someone is fucking over everybody else. Like there's no
Yeah.
truth. And maybe you know what? Maybe that's the point. Maybe the
Yeah.
point is that, like you said, you know what? It's all meaningless.
Yeah.
Sometimes things just keep going around.
Yeah.
Right?
Sometimes, and I think like, it's like I said, like those stories are worth having, and they're pretty cool when they do happen. I just I guess based on the context of, because this is a sequel to a game where like that was completely the opposite messaging.
Yeah.
It just, its purpose here, I think, maybe from a creative standpoint, that like that was their whole point, like to make it switch, kind of like the Kill Bill 1
Yeah.
to Kill Bill 2 thing. But I didn't connect with it here.
I think the main thing for me is that they dismantled characters that you have loved for a whole game.
Yeah.
And like just to get this like elementary school point across
Yeah.
of just like
Yeah.
violence is bad, bro.
Yeah. I was thinking about it, and like I felt this exact same way with a similar zombie-like franchise.
Is it called the crawling alive?
No, it's called The Walking Dead.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember season 1, 6 episodes, and it was like, it was kind of the same structure, right? It was
Yeah.
like, get to this place, and the world will be saved.
We got to go to the thing, yeah.
Yeah, and they get there, and like, it's nothing.
Mhm.
And then season 2 happens, and season 2 is 3 times as long as season 1, where nothing happens.
The farm.
Yes,
Yeah,
and I think universally everyone hated that.
The farm
season.
is bad.
That is how I feel about The Last of Us 2. Like, I loved walking to season 1, and then 2 almost kicked me out. I was like, listen, I can't deal with this.
Yeah.
So that's where I don't think I'm looking forward to Last of Us 3 at this point. Like, if I never play it, if it never comes out, whatever. Cool.
Yeah, and honestly, that's like the worst kind
Yeah.
of outcome you could
Yeah.
have had from this game.
Yeah.
It's just like you're gonna do more. This is a huge franchise,
Yeah.
but you've literally killed all expectation and I guess like being able to look forward to this game that I had
Yeah.
at all, like at all. So it's
Yeah.
just gone.
Yeah. Yeah. So like that was my final thoughts on the Last of Us dose.
But bro, you can play guitar. Remember when you could hit all the different chords and stuff,
I hate that part.
and
of
you
the
could do it
game.
manually, and you could just make your own songs.
Whenever I saw a guitar in that game and the triangle button appeared, I was like, I'm just gonna walk
Yeah,
away.
I'm gone.
I'm not playing that. I don't care.
Well, you had to play it for the story.
I didn't.
You're talking about
Walk away.
Just walk away.
Just
You
walk
just
away.
walked away.
Just walk away.
How you gonna serenade your pregnant girlfriend that you didn't impregnate?
Just walk away.
And also, like, the majority of the characters in that game are useless. Remember
Yeah.
Isaac,
Who?
the leader of Abby's coalition, the black guy?
Oh yeah.
remember how important he is?
Oh yeah.
By the way, he's not important.
Oh yeah.
Remember the Asian guy,
Jesse.
Jesse?
Jesse.
So important.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Forgot about those dudes.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Last of Us.
It is a fine video game. It is not game of the year for me.
No, it's definitely not. And then I put in the Outer Worlds after this.
Fallout 4.
And then I decided I'm not going to play this game.
What? Like ever?
Not now.
Okay. You just don't feel like it?
No, it's just I put it in and I'm like, ah shit. You know what? I read that there was an if I play this on a next gen console or on a PC,
Mhm.
it's significantly better.
Okay.
So I thought I'll just wait for that.
Alright.
If I'm gonna play it, I better have the better experience.
That's fair.
So instead, I put in Mass Effect Andromeda.
Why? Did they fix it yet? Is it still bad?
So what is so bad about it?
I've just heard the same thing with Cyberpunk, that it's just a
What?
glitchy fucking garbage mess. That everything is broken. If you try to do anything, you just fall out of bounds. Characters just T-pose at any moment.
So it doesn't have that.
So they patched it all out.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
that's good.
like, don't get me wrong. There's still bugs here and there.
Yeah.
It is an RPG, unfortunately.
Because everything I saw from that game
Yeah.
when it first came out was like, this is a clusterfuck of bugs.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not like that. It's
Okay.
it's totally playable. It's totally serviceable. It's But I gotta say, coming off of The Last of Us, where that game was like hyper polished in every corner,
Mm-hmm.
so it's wild going to Mass Effect, where it's like this is open world, you do whatever you want, and it's like, oh shit. Sometimes voice lines come in a bit too late. Sometimes it's like loading screens happen, and you're like, oh.
Sometimes I went somewhere where I'm not supposed to be.
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, that was a bug. I think I wasn't supposed to be here, but I guess I completed the mission. Okay, got it. Yeah. But I've been playing it, and I've been having lots of fun. I mean, it is Mass Effect. I think I should say that I am a big Mass Effect fan. I'm a fan of the universe, so...
Mhm.
And it's giving me that sci-fi itch that I've been wanting, so...
You
I'm
just
liking
want to rewatch Firefly?
I wanted a more spacey adventure.
Okay.
This was fun. So yeah, I forget the story, but like... After Mass Effect 3, the human race everyone decides... Milky Way's cool. Milky Way galaxy is great, but what if we just went to somewhere else? Because we're explorers.
Yeah.
So they put them all. So all humans and like all the other races make giant arcs,
Mhm.
ships, and they put themselves into stasis or comas, and they send their ships away to another
A
galaxy.
billion years.
Yeah, and they're asleep for 600 years.
It's a lot of years.
Then they get there and they try to rebuild whatever, try to find a new home.
Are they trying to build a new Mass Effect relay?
They're just trying to build anything.
Okay.
Anywhere to live. So the whole purpose of you, the Pathfinder, is to find habitable worlds.
Okay.
So it's less of there's an evil thing like the Reapers. It's more just let's look for worlds that we can.
Does this world have oxygen?
Yeah, and it's like we need to make outposts and
Okay.
we gotta do this and do that. And then in the midst of all that, there's a alien species somewhere in this new galaxy that poses a threat. They're trying to kill you. At the same time, there's also ancient other alien technology that could prove useful to your terraforming of these new worlds.
Okay.
So you're basically, I think there's like a couple worlds that you can explore and do. I'm having fun with it. You know, it's got It's got
Space?
yeah, it's got space. It's got the typical Mass Effect stuff. You know,
Can I
like-
shoot a singularity to put all my
Sure
enemies
can.
into a black hole?
Sure can. And then you can throw another type of biotic, and then it explodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's fun, and there's a lot of scanning. If you like scanning,
I like probing.
oh, there's lots of probing.
Hell yeah.
You can probe anything. But yeah, it's more Mass Effect. I don't know if it's the Mass Effect I want to
Mhm.
play. Like, I guess it was fun being like N7 in the first Mass Effect, where you're basically James Bond of space
Okay.
plus Star Wars superpowers.
Yeah.
This one, you're kind of like, I'm Indiana Jones.
Okay.
I guess that's the difference. You're Indiana Jones here versus Luke Skywalker from the first
Okay,
series of
so
games.
if Indiana Jones had a laser whip.
Kinda.
Alright.
Yeah, and like you're kind of just dealing with shit, and like I guess it's cool. It deals with humanity, and you got to make political decisions about, um, who do we bring out of stasis first? You
Yeah.
know, like do we build up a military? Are we here for research?
Mhm.
Like things like that. Um, so it's fun. It's in typical Mass Effect fashion. It's not like there's a right answer. It's just
What is the answer you choose?
yeah, and like and there will always be a consequence to whatever you choose.
Okay.
So those are fun things. The game looks pretty good, plays pretty good,
Nice.
but yeah, it's it's pretty fun. That's all I really gotta say. I think I'm like 10, 15 hours in.
Okay.
I don't know. From what I gather, there's 6 planets, and I've done 2 of them. So far, the companions are not as fun or memorable as the original trilogy, but of course, I'm super attached to that trilogy, so I don't know if I could really say that without any sort of bias.
Yeah.
So there's that. But it's Mass Effect. I mean, if you wanted a Mass Effect and you want something to play before the new one comes out or the remaster of the trilogy comes out,
Mhm.
this is pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's nice to hear that they got rid of the majority of like the issues.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, I'm sure Cyberpunk will be the same way in 6 months. So
Yeah.
And then the other thing I did was I watched the latest special for the Grand Tour, A Massive Hunt.
That's still going, eh?
They're in Madagascar.
I'm sorry, who?
They're in Madagascar.
All right.
They're in Madagascar looking for pirate treasure.
Okay.
Check it out. You want to-
That's
yeah.
interesting.
This is probably my least favorite of all their specials.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if it's like they're losing the plot or like they're trying to go too big in their concept, but now it's like I don't know.
My thing about the specials is that they used to be like they used to have the show to ground them,
Yeah,
right? But now it's just
specials.
it's just specials, and also like their job now is just go to exotic locales.
Yeah,
Where before it was like, okay, we have the regular show and
Yeah.
thing, and then this was like it was a special event.
Yeah.
like- and even they treated it that way. Like the Vietnam special was
Yeah.
insane. I love
Yeah.
that. It's still my favorite.
yeah,
But whenever I see clips of the Grand Tour, it's just like, look at us, we're rich guys in exotic locations with expensive cars, baby.
yeah. So it's interesting. Like, yeah, I think they've definitely. It's tough to say, I guess. Yeah, now that they're not tied to just being like, oh, we talk about cars, and they can just be there. Like, it is more of like a reality adventure show, and yeah, I guess I missed that part where like at its core, it was about 3 dudes who like cars go on an adventure about their cars.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but the Madagascar one, it's interesting. It's got its moments. Learned some interesting things, but yeah, check it out if you want.
Okay.
It's about an hour
Okay.
and a bit, I think. And then the last thing is, like I said, for Brian, I watched more episodes of Capetta.
Did you get through 4? 3?
I'm 5 episodes in.
Ooh, okay.
5 episodes in. Okay, so the kids stop, going brum 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 long enough for me to see what this show is about.
Okay.
And yeah, so it seems like from what I gather, it's the typical, or not typical, but it's the shonen structure of the boy's gonna start at the bottom,
Yeah.
like ground zero, and he's going to make his journey to the top of open
Alright.
wheel racing.
So you're telling me this kid is Lewis Hamilton.
He might as well be.
Okay.
His dad is poor.
Ooh.
And this kid is just racing with shitty go-karts and
Still dominating.
and still dominating. Right.
Nice.
But it's so it's cute because it's unlike Initial D, which I think was always aimed at a slightly older target audience.
Yeah.
This one is clearly aimed at like
Children.
not children, but like the 8 to 10 range.
Okay.
Whereas Initial D was more
Preteen.
whereas Initial D was like
You're definitely a teenager.
like you're 12 and up, right?
Yeah.
Like you kind of knew what was going on. So they take you like they start with the basic ass basics. Like this is a
pedal to
brake
go.
pedal.
Oh wow.
Like this is like this one makes you stop.
Okay.
Like his first time in the car, he doesn't even have an engine, so he only has brake.
Why do you need a brake if you can't go anywhere?
Downhill.
Oh my god.
He pushes to the cart to the top of the hill like a fucking toboggan,
Like a
ski-doo.
like a soapbox
Yeah,
car.
Yeah,
Jesus.
so he only has the brake. But it's cute because they soon go into deeper mechanics. Like I was surprised by the time they get to the third episode and they're talking about like wheel alignment.
Yeah.
And they're talking about like
that escalated quickly.
Yeah, and the guy talks. He's like, are you sure you have the toe and camber set correctly?" I'm like, "Whoa!" And I'm like, that just flew over everyone's head, and I'm like, "Wow." Or like they make it seem like the people are kind of like really dumb to teach you. Like, why does that tire have treads on it and the other ones don't? He's like, "Why'd you put a one rain tire on there?" He's like, "Rain tire? That one had treads. I just thought I was lucky." It's like, okay, well.
I thought it was lucky.
Yeah. Cool, because I guess the backstory is he's using used tires. So he's like, this one still had tread, so I thought it was good.
Sweet.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's cute. Like, it's 52 episodes. I'll try and get through it as much as I can.
Yeah.
It hasn't really, like, sunk its teeth into me yet, though. I don't know when that's going to be. I have a feeling, though, like, I'm sure when I see something cool, it'll...
Yeah. It's probably going to be some master driver.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's fun though. There is an Initial D cameo in like the second or third episode.
Oh really?
Like he's pushing his go-kart up a hill.
Yeah.
And down the hill is the Panda Toretto.
Oh nice.
Like you don't see inside.
Yeah.
But it is that exact model.
That's great.
Like so
nice.
It's cool. Yeah. And that was my week. So yeah.
Cool.
Some anime and stuff.
Yeah. Mine some anime I watched last week. So I watched Cyber City Oeno 808, which is a
You watched this?
Yeah, 3-episode OVA from 1990 to 1991. It is about 3 assassins or criminals who live in like a space jail, and they are told that their sentences can be reduced if they start doing these super dangerous jobs.
Okay.
It's the Suicide Squad. It's anime Suicide Squad. The main attraction of this show, it is so well animated. Oh my god.
How old is this?
90s?
90s.
Like
91.
90.
Yeah, 90.
The animation in this show is top notch. It is so good. Other than that, like the story, I'm gonna say is pretty whatever. it is passable.
Yes.
You're not gonna get any sort of amazing storytelling out of this.
Yeah.
But it is, excuse me, it is definitely a thing to watch for the eyes. It is just, let me just appreciate when every single cell of animation was painstakingly drawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
that good, huh?
It's awesome. It is a very good animated show. Cool. But the animation is good specifically.
Oh, okay.
And then after that, we watched Bubblegum Crisis.
Wow, you watched Bubblegum Crisis.
With all 8 episodes of the OVA, started in 1987, went to 1991.
Wow.
Bubblegum Crisis
is wild.
Is insane. Oh my god, this show is nuts.
Yeah.
Because
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Because each OVA came out so far away from each other, it always felt like the show was trying to keep up with the anime of the day, and it wasn't really being true to itself. It was really weird, and especially by the last episode, the 8th episode of the OVA, it just felt like they were trying to reboot it.
Yeah.
They were just like, hey, we know this has been in development for 4 years.
Yep.
and we haven't really gone anywhere. So what if we added new characters and we just tried to redo the whole thing in modern day style? But this is also one of those shows where it would like the early episodes of Bubblegum Crisis look fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what it is about these late 80s, these early 90s animes, but they had infinite budget
Yeah.
to just just hire all the animators and they're gonna painstakingly do every cell. And it just looks so good. It looks so good. But again, Bubblegum Crisis. It's weird. Have you watched this before?
Yeah, it's been a while, but yeah. This is the one with the and they have bikes and they have
Yeah, they have bikes and like the basically the Kinetica suits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Okay.
This is something I would recommend to anime fans for sure.
I think if you like Macross.
Yeah, if you like Macross, yeah, that's probably good.
Yeah.
If you can handle older shows and like kind of the bullshit that comes with it, both of these shows, Cyber City and Bubblegum Crisis, you could watch both of them and I think you'll have a good time.
Yeah.
But if you're just like a casual anime fan and you're like, oh, I just want to see some fun stuff happen, like I don't think there's much here for you other than unless you can appreciate nice animation.
Yeah. This is also very sci-fi.
Yes. So. Extremely sci-fi. Both of them are basically cyberpunk futures.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I don't know how this one guy gets away with it. There's one character in this show, constant sexual harassment in the workplace. I don't know how he gets away with it.
It's the 80s.
He just puts on sunglasses and then he's cool apparently. That's all he does.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah. There's a lot of weird story threads too. I think it was this girl here. One of the moms in one of the episodes.
Stingray?
Yeah, she gets murdered. Like she's saving up, working extra hours at a job so that she and her son can move away from the city and go back into the countryside and live a simple life.
Okay.
And then like the day before she has the money, like the government demolishes the building, but she's still inside it. And then the mom dies and the kid's left alone. And then the main character goes, "Hey kid, come with me." And that kid is never heard from again. Like, just dropped him off at the orphanage and said, "Peace out."
Oh
like,
my goodness.
There's a lot of hanging story threads.
Oh my goodness.
It's great. So yeah, both of these, Bubblegum Crisis and Cyber City. If you like anime, check them out. Really good animation. But they're nothing to, I think, write home about other than the animation.
All right.
And then the last thing I did is I played a game called Ace of Seafood. So I'm showing you a picture right now.
Yeah. You are.
Rated T for blood and violence.
Okay.
This is a video game, came out in 2016, I believe.
Yeah.
Do you know like Front Mission or like the like mech games?
Yep.
Okay, what if you had those games, but you were a fish?
Why?
In the future, humanity is gone. There are no mammals.
Okay.
Only underwater creatures live.
Okay.
But these underwater creatures have evolved in such a way where they can all shoot laser beams.
What?
Yeah. So what you got to do is you pick a fish and then you go to different reefs.
Yeah.
And when you go to different reefs, you unlock more fish, which then you kill the fish, collect their DNA to then spawn those types of fish and make your school of fish bigger and better.
Huh.
And then eventually, like, you can go from, oh, look, I am a sardine shooting puny laser beams to I am a bluefin tuna being a baller motherfucker, or I am a giant crab and you can only really damage me from the underside.
This is a weird game.
And it all plays like it's a mech sim shooter.
This is weird.
It's awesome. It's so weird.
This is weird.
But it's really fun.
I don't believe you.
It's pretty good. There's a lot of jank to it. I will admit to you.
It doesn't look good.
There is a lot of jank.
This is one of your indie games, huh?
It is one of those indie games.
Ain't for me.
But what you got to the whole like gameplay wheel, I guess. Gameplay, what is it? Circle?
Mm-hmm. Loop.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's the one. The whole gameplay loop is that you pick a fish, do your loadout, and then you swim across the seas. You kill fish that are weaker than you,
Yeah.
avoid fish that are bigger than you,
Okay.
until you can level up your fish in a way till maybe you can take on one of the bigger fish.
Okay.
You collect that DNA, take it back to hopefully a new reef, to where you can spend those DNA points to then summon the bigger fish into your school,
Oh, I see.
which then allow you to take on bigger fish.
Okay.
And then you do that over and over and over and over again.
Okay. Wild.
There was one section where I was a school of salmon,
Yes.
and I was able to kill a great white shark with my homing laser beams, but only because
Sounds ridiculous.
the great white shark got stuck on the geometry of the ocean floor.
So you cheesed it.
I cheesed the shit out of it.
God.
There is a ton of jank in this game,
It sounds like it.
but it is so lovable. The premise is so hilarious, and the amount of just wild bullshit fun you can get out of it is great. You'll see here, like on your D-pad, you have different types of shots, and you also have a dash which doubles as a melee attack.
Yeah.
But there's also different formations you can do with your school. So if you hit the face buttons on your controller, you can do like, okay, this is the homing one, so all of the fish in your school will target the fish you're targeting. You could have free fire. You could have set it up as a shield. So it's like, okay, everyone else in my school of fish is like crabs, right? Or a crustacean. And so they have hard shells, so they're good for frontline defense.
Right.
And then I just pick some mad DPS bullshit from the back end.
This looks ridiculous. I'm not into it.
I'm into it. It's pretty good.
I just don't like it.
Why not?
I don't like it.
But you love mech games.
There's no mech here.
They're talking about this. They're doing all the mech stuff.
There's no.
They even got
mechs.
like the jet overlay where you can see
There
like
ain't-
pitch and yaw.
There
And
ain't no mech here.
highly recommended. I
No.
think it's on deep discount
I-
on the Steam Christmas sale right now.
I mean, it ain't just free.
It ain't free. This is a premium game right here.
God,
Ace of Seafood is a premium game.
disgusting.
And it's pretty good.
All right.
I don't know. I enjoyed my time with it. I enjoyed subjecting some of my friends to it.
That means it's not a good game if you have to subject your friends to it.
No, it's just like I'm trying to use fancy words.
No, because you're like, I know this is shit. I'm gonna make you play.
no, it's
it.
fun. I liked it. I knew they wouldn't enjoy it because they don't like mech sims. They don't like Front Mission.
Okay.
They don't like Ace Combat. They don't like that
Okay.
kind of stuff. But I
Okay.
wanted to expand their horizons.
Sure.
And then I guess the last thing I did is I have a story about how I fucked up dumplings real hard.
Oh, nice.
So I had a live stream the other day. I was making dumplings.
Yep.
I made one pack like
And
of
then?
the wrappers
And
of I had some pork and some chives and some ginger or whatever. And the
Yes.
second pack I switched it up, instead of chives I put some green onions. You know, it was doing pretty good. Did pretty
Okay.
good. So here's where I fucked up.
Where does he go wrong?
I packed them all, right?
Okay.
Oh, also I learned I have a problem with putting too much filling in the dumpling. So
You figured that out after like the first one, though.
no, I just kept doing it.
Oh.
I just never fixed my ways.
Okay.
So what I did is that instead of 3 pleating it on each side, I 1 pleated it and then cheat pleated it,
Okay.
where I would just fold the corner.
Yeah.
And I was like, bam, now it's just full of bullshit.
Okay.
So what happened was that I made them, I folded them, put them in the freezer, right? No problem so far. Next day, I'm like, I want some of the chive ones, you know?
Yeah.
I want some of the classics. So I pull off the bag that's on top and I pull out the bag that's on the bottom.
Yeah.
And I look at the bag.
Yeah.
Gravity.
Wait, you stacked them?
I stack them
Oh god.
because I'm a dumb fuck.
Wait, hold on. Did you just put them like when you were done making them? You just put them all in a bag?
I put them all in the bag.
Okay, yeah, I see where you've gone wrong here.
So what I did is I made sure, because I did it before, where I made the bottom layer of the bag
Yeah.
very uniform,
yeah.
so that like when I lay it down, they freeze separately, and then if I need to like break them apart, I can just do the thing where I drop it like a bag of ice,
Yes.
right, and they all break apart.
Yeah.
This one, we got a new fridge, and the freezer has a wire rack on the like a mesh kind of
Yes.
rack on the bottom,
Yes.
and they all kind of conformed to that size, and
Hmm.
it became one giant dumpling.
Oh man.
So good.
Oh my god. Okay.
And so that's not the end of it. So
No, it can't be because like, what are you gonna do?
I was like, well, I could take these apart, right? So I started like dropping the bag and shit, and it wasn't coming apart, and I was like, fuck. And I was like, well, they're all separate dumplings, so I'll just put them over a corner, just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
pop them all off of each other, right? Wrong. They split in half.
Yeah.
Like a fucking sandwich.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
like a log of dumplings.
Okay.
So now there's a row of them
Yeah. Yeah.
in the middle that are all split in half and have frozen pork. Just like, hey guy, what's up? What's poppin'?
Yeah.
And I don't know how to get these apart.
Why don't you just boil them all at once?
But then I have too many dumplings.
Eat them.
I made hundreds of dumplings.
And you put them all in the same bag?
Huh? Oh, I put them in 2 separate bags.
Okay.
Like when you buy
Yeah.
when you buy the wrappers,
Yeah.
and you get like the 100 or
Yeah.
however many wrappers.
Yeah.
Basically, it was 1 pack of wrappers per bag.
Oh god. Okay. So, and this is how you usually store them? Like, this is the method you usually go through?
I freeze them, and in the
No, but like immediately after you make them, you don't throw them in the bag.
usually I sprinkle some flour on the top so they don't stick together.
Okay.
And then I chuck them in a bag.
Okay, you're doing it wrong.
Damn.
Okay, so you take the dumplings, right? After
Yeah.
you make them, like when you finish making one, where do you put it?
I put it to the side
On what?
on the table on a
'Kay.
cooking board.
Put it on a baking pan.
Okay.
Align them all,
Yeah.
like separate.
Yeah.
Freeze the pan.
Freeze
Freeze
the
the whole thing.
pan.
Put the whole thing in the freezer. They'll each become solid. When they're frozen, put them all in a bag.
Damn.
You gotta freeze them separately,
Okay.
because if you don't, then you end up with one giant clump.
Because the second one didn't become a clump.
You got lucky.
I got-
I don't know.
And the ones before that never became a clump.
You got lucky.
Damn.
I don't know what to tell you, man. You got lucky.
So, yeah, I fucked up. I
Yeah.
done goofed.
So, well, good luck with that. Just throw in the 1/2 then.
I think I just gotta start making soup.
It's just you were up here like, you know what? I'm just boil some water.
Yeah.
Throw in some chicken bones. Call it a
I
day.
gotta like throw in a bouillon cube,
Yeah.
right? Some stock. I think that's where I'm at now. I don't know if I can get these apart.
Okay, sure.
I gotta cut this block into smaller blocks
Damn.
and then use it as soup.
Just take a table saw to it. Cut into.
Table.
Yeah. Get a nice even cut.
Yeah, it was not a good day because I spent like 3 hours making all these dumplings.
So just smash with a hammer.
Oh, I was so mad. I was so mad. At least I still got another bag. I got the green onion bag, and that's all separated. That's fine.
Okay.
So that's still good.
Okay.
But I think this other bag I need to just make soup or some shit.
Okay.
So yeah, I done goofed. I fucked
Alright.
up.
Sweet.
I done goofed. But
Awesome.
I think either tomorrow or Friday I'm gonna try and make some kimchi.
Okay.
I bought some. It turns out white radish and daikon radish.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yep.
Didn't know that.
Well, you learn something new every day.
Learn something new every day.
Good job.
So I bought some Korean chili powder.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Got some fish sauce.
All right.
I'm gonna try and make some kimchi, some cubed radish kimchi,
Some kimas chi.
and we'll see how it goes.
Kimas chi. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, and then as usual, I've been playing League with the boys,
Yes, you have.
and I had my first rage moment in like a year in that
Oh
game.
man.
I
Yeah,
just got-
It begins.
I got 3 games in a row where our jungler and mid duo went double-digit deaths.
Nice.
And I'm just like, fuck off! Like, what is this matchmaking?
No, I mean that's about right.
Oh, it was no bueno.
That sounds like League to me.
It was no.
That sounds like the
bueno.
best game I've ever heard of.
So yeah, that's the video game.
Nice.
Those are the stuff. I think I'm on the finale chapter of Like a Dragon.
Oh, okay.
I think my party is averaging around level 60 now.
Yep.
heading into the final boss, the final chapters.
Yep.
And I have a lot of the sick ass final endgame weapons.
Yep.
It's looking good.
Mhm.
What else do I have to do in that game? Yeah, not much. I think I'm gonna try and grind out all the side missions at least
Yeah.
because it's really fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll do 100% because 100% is like get the top score in shogi and do all
Oh,
the
yeah.
mahjongs on
That's-
hard, and I'm like,
that's
ah,
too much.
I'm whatever. Who cares?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'm almost done with that game, and I'm gonna start Jedi, whatever you gave me, Rogue Squadron Academy,
Yep. That's the one.
Rogue Squadron Academy
Yep.
for the N64. That's the
Yep.
one.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, then I don't know what game I'm gonna play after that.
Okay.
I got a couple in my backlog. I was thinking about the Inuyasha, or not Inuyasha, the Onimusha remaster,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
I might play something that's like that too.
like an old game.
No, but some samurai bullshit.
Did you see that there's like a new Way of the Samurai game?
No.
It's like a Katana Kami or
No.
something.
Is this new? Like, is this like new, or are we talking like?
This year, apparently.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, it's like a samurai showdown story, but it's like a dungeon crawler.
Okay. Cool. I don't know.
What it reminded me, like the way it was situated, it reminded me of like Shiren the Wanderer.
Okay.
If you ever played those games.
No,
Okay.
I didn't.
But yeah, it is. I don't know. It was Way of the Samurai, and I'm like, I can't wait. I want to play more Way of the Samurai. And then I saw the gameplay, and I'm like, this ain't Way of the Samurai. They fucking lied to me.
Okay.
There's no side mission where I talk to a horse. Fuck this game.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's what you need in your games.
I did.
Okay.
I do.
All right.
So yeah, I guess that's it.
All right,
The
cool.
only lesson that I learned today is that everyone should play Way of the Samurai. It's a good game.
Nope.
Very good.
Not going with that.
Yeah.
Let's see. I forgot to mention one thing. I finished The Mandalorian season 2.
Okay. You want some bones?
What?
I don't know. Wasn't that from one of the seasons where they got bone soup or something?
What the fuck is this guy talking about?
I think they get bone soup in one of
DJ,
the
did you
seasons.
watch the finale?
Yeah.
Okay, what's bone soup have to do with this shit?
Mandalorian bone soup. I
I'm
think
trying
they
to
were-
figure it out too.
I think that it was bone broth. See, it was in the show. They had bone broth, and they
Oh,
gave
not in
Baby
the-
Yoda bone broth.
Okay.
Yeah, then isn't that what that shows? That's the only thing I know about this show is that it has bone soup.
That was like 20 seconds of
Yeah, like that. That doesn't even count.
That's all I know.
that could be any show for all I care. Like
This show has bone soup
that show's wild.
in a good way or a bad way.
Like the most amazing way.
Okay,
Like
alright.
the finale, like towards the back half of that series or that season.
Yeah.
Like they introduced some characters, and you're like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, man.
But it doesn't top the finale.
Darth Maul.
The finale's just like, holy shit.
Okay.
And like it's, I guess, how can I say it? Like it's the first inkling of like, oh yeah, I forgot this show is related to the movies. Like it is 100% Star Wars, and it's wild. It's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's it. That's all I want to say about it.
Does
Go
that
watch
have
The
bone
Mandalorian.
soup?
Yeah.
Okay.
People are eating bones
All right.
and in broth. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. And that's it for us. Remember, next week is the end of the year award, so please get all your submissions.
There
in.
are no picks. There are no weeks. There will be no questions.
It's just awards, baby.
It's just awards, baby.
So try and get them all in. If you keep up to our social feeds, we'll try and give you reminders. Otherwise, have an awesome Christmas break.
Yeah.
Hope you get all those things you wanted. And if, hey, your mom or dad couldn't get you a PlayStation or an Xbox, don't blame them. Blame the bots.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say. Otherwise, have a good one.
Blame scalpers.
Yeah, man.
Did you see those eBay things that are just like, I'm just selling just the box
Yeah.
and it's like $400?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's business.
That's capitalism, baby.
Yeah, anyways, we'll see you guys next week. Merry Christmas.
See you later.